My name is Nika. I am a certified doula and yoga and meditation teacher, and welcome to your prenatal 20-minute easy peasy yoga flow. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Also, don't forget to subscribe. For this class, I will cue a bolster and some yoga blocks. So if you have some, go ahead and get those next to you now. Otherwise, you can do this flow without them. They're just a nice little addition to have. We'll get started in a seated grounding meditation. When you're ready, you can close your eyes, bring them to a soft gaze, whatever feels comfortable for you. I invite you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Simply begin to notice your breath. Noticing the rise and the fall of every inhale and every exhale. I invite you to take some time now to set your personal intention for class. It's my cat Shock. And if you need a little inspiration for an intention, I invite you to join me in our collective intention for today. I trust my body. Wherever you are, we'll begin to seal that intention with a breath. Bring your hands to prayer. SH, all the air out. Big inhale in. And let it go with a sigh. Wonderful. Throughout our practice today, you can stick those inhales with the nose and exhales with the mouth to help release heat from the body. Otherwise, you can activate your Ujjayi Pranayama, your breath of fire, by sealing your lips, breathing in through your nose, and then breathing out through your nose, contracting your throat to create an oceanic-like sound with your breath. All right, my loves, we'll get started. We'll find a tabletop position. So in our tabletop, you want to think wrists over elbows over shoulders. Knees are about hip-width distance apart. We'll start with some cat-cows. When you're ready, inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward. And then exhale, round through the spine, gaze towards the navel. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward. And then exhale, round through the spine, gaze towards the navel for your cat pose. Begin to take this at the pace of your own breath, your own rhythm. No rush here. Maybe you start to invite in some more circular movements, just finding what feels good in your body. Wonderful. When you're ready, we'll find stillness back in that neutral tabletop position. Ground down through your toes. Big breath in to prepare. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out through the legs. It's our first down dog of class. Maybe you invite a micro bend in your knees, so much so you're able to scoop your tailbone up a little bit more towards the sky. When you feel good, you can find stillness here. Inhale to gaze forward. And then exhale, ragdoll pose. Begin to crawl to the top of your mat. Allow your head and your heart to hang heavy. Bend through the knees. Maybe opposite wrist, grabs for opposite elbow. Maybe find a bit of sway from side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly begin to come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Samasthiti, standing at attention. Wonderful. Inhale, mountain pose. I'm gonna come to face you guys because it feels a little silly doing this to my wall. Wonderful. Can you squeeze and engage your core? Thinking about engaging through your thighs, melting down through your shoulder blades. Big breath in. And then exhale, side bend over to the right side. Inhale, mountain pose. And then exhale, side bend over towards the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Listen carefully. Heel to your feet, hip width distance. And then exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Let that go. Wonderful. Inhale, plank pose. I'm going to come back to the side of my mat. And then I'm going to cue first a modified chaturanga. So drop down to your knees, slowly lower onto your belly. And then inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. That's our Sun A salutation. We will flow through that twice more. From downward facing dog, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, mountain pose. Exhale, half hop moon over to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, half hop moon over to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, foot. Wide-legged forward fold. Heel to your feet, about hip width distance. And then let that go. We'll flow through that one more time. Inhale, root to rise, mountain pose. Exhale, half hop moon over to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, half hop moon over to the left. Inhale, mountain. Heel to your feet, hip width distance apart. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And then exhale, find your plank pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale to lower about halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful. How are we feeling? Invitation to towel off or drink water if need be. I'm actually gonna grab my water. Take a nice sip. We're going to transition now into a bit more of a working phase. I might actually take off my sweater. And then when you meet me, or when you're ready, no rush, feel free to pause the video if need be. Meet me in a downward facing dog. Wonderful. From downward facing dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Pop up that hip, find some movement, find what feels good here. When you're ready, find stillness in your three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge, begin to step that foot all the way through. Wonderful. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Here we want to check out our alignment, so thinking knee over ankle. Think about melting your shoulders down your back, engaging through your core. Big breath in. And then exhale, warrior two. Open it up to the side of the room. You can be nice and strong here. Think about reaching forward, keep pulling back, taking up as much space in your mat as possible. Wonderful. Big breath in. And then exhale, can you sit a little lower? Inhale, star pose, open up. And then exhale, goddess pose. So your toes are going to come to the small side of the mat. Think about engaging your shoulder blades to open up through the chest. Wonderful. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Listen for the change here. Inhale, extended side angle. We have some options here. You can be like me, find some support and bringing your bottom hand towards your thigh. Or if you want to play with your flexibility, you can bring it towards your ankle or bring a block underneath your bottom hand. We have different sizes, so you can find which one feels good to you. Or if you want to challenge your obliques, I invite you to bring a block into your hands and then bring your hands to frame your ears. Choosing your adventure. We'll take one more big breath in here. And then exhale, cartwheel your arms down, low lunge. Inhale, plank pose. And then exhale, your chaturanga danasana flow. Exhale to lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow through that on our left side now. From downward facing dog, inhale, left leg lifts. Pop open that hip, find some movements, find some circles, find what feels good. When you're ready, find stillness in your three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it all the way through. Inhale, root to rise, high crescent. Can you engage your core, melt your shoulders down your spine, thinking front knee right over front ankle. When you look down, you should be able to see your toes. If not, you may just want to pull your knee back a little bit. Wonderful, big breath in. And then exhale, warrior two, opening it up to the side. Think about reaching forward, pulling back. Think about getting your shoulders right aligned with your hips. Wonderful, big breath in. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, star pose. I'm gonna turn around because I feel a little awkward with my back towards you guys. But inhale, star pose. And then exhale, goddess pose. Wonderful. You think about tucking underneath your tailbone to keep a nice flat spine. Think about squeezing and engaging your shoulder blades together. And maybe you find some movement, some sway from side to side. Wonderful. When you're ready, we'll find stillness. Here's my cat. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. You should be on your left side. Inhale, extended side angle. And an option to play here. I actually may switch over so I can be even on my left side. Option to bring a block underneath your hand. Option to bring your hand towards your thigh. Option to bring a block in your hands. Challenge your obliques. Finding what feels good here. As my cat plays with this toy. Big breath in. And a breath out. Last inhale here. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank pose. And then exhale, your chaturanga. And Dandasana flow. Wonderful. So you know what's coming. We're going to do the same thing now on our right side once again. I need to turn around, so I'll be facing you guys once we do this on our right side. From downward facing dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, little lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Big breath in. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank pose. Maybe you try three-legged plank this time. And then exhale, your chaturanga danasana flow. Wonderful. We'll do the same thing now on our left side. From downward facing dog, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank pose. Maybe you find that three-legged plank. And then exhale, your chaturanga. And that's the foot. Wonderful. Feel free to towel off, drink water. We're going to begin to cool our bodies down now. If you want to flow through that sequence again, by all means, go ahead. Otherwise, begin to find yourself lying on your back. We're going to find a reclined Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. And then option, if you have that bolster, you can bring your bolster underneath your legs, or you can bring two blocks underneath your knees. Just finding what feels good here. Option, bring one hand towards your heart and one hand towards your belly. Taking a moment now just to reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your body. Simply noticing where your mind goes in the stillness without judgment. And bringing your attention back to your breath. Back to the present moment. Maybe you keep your thoughts as simple as now I breathe in and now I breathe out. You're ready, bring your knees to chest. Remove your blocks or bolsters if you took them, and you'll find a supine twist. Knees to the chest, give yourself a nice big squeeze. And then when you're ready, knees back over to the right, knees comes over to the left. And just breathe. Take one more big breath in here. And a breath out. Inhale, knees come to chest. And then exhale, supine twist over to the opposite side. Knees back over to the right, gaze comes over to the left. Just breathe here. For your next inhale, knees come to chest. And then exhale, happy baby pose. Hands can come to the insides, outsides of your feet. Take a yogi toe lap. You can grab your shins or your ankles, whatever feels good. Wonderful. When you're ready, we'll take one more big inhale here. And one more big exhale. Inhale, knees to your chest. And then exhale, Savasana. Let that go. Final resting pose. If you'd like to stay in meditation, the time is yours. Otherwise, if you'd like to be guided out, begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Go ahead and find a fetal position on your favorite side. Your fetal position represents being born anew from your practice. When you're ready, slowly begin to rise up. Finding an easy seated position. When you're ready, we'll seal our class and our practice with some affirmations. Bring your hands to prayer. My baby's birth will occur in divine timing. I trust my body to grow my baby. I trust my body to birth my baby. I breathe deeply. I breathe calmly. I invite you to take whichever affirmation resonated the most with you onto your day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you take some time to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.